Okay, everybody, sorry for that delay. We are on the new stream. Tell everybody on the old stream to come to livestream.com/putt-putt. We are ready to
everybody,
rock. Sorry for that delay. We are on the new stream. Okay, so sorry about that. This is the new stream here. Welcome. We had some technical difficulties with the old stream, but we are back and we are ready to go. This is the Collegiate Star League, University of Regina versus the École de Technologie Supérieure from Montreal. So, what has happened so far? In case you missed it, myself, Putt-Putt, won the first game against Kitsune on iCup Sandshore and Mist, and we are in the second game, but actually the first game of the best of 5, so we're a little out of order, but that's okay. We've got Hummus here in the top left as the Protoss for the UofR, and we've got TwentyOne down in the bottom right as a Protoss for ETS. Taylor, are you still with me on Skype?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. Hopefully everything's going to work out just fine. Woo!
Yeah, I have no idea why that stream is goofing up like it is, but we'll just have to live with that, so.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so what is happening so far? It looks like TwentyOne is going for a standard. Oh, not so standard. He's going for the 2-gate robo opening, which is a little odd. It's a quick robo, whereas we have Hummus in the top left doing a 3-gate, which is a little more orthodox than the robo. As a Protoss player, Chaos, do you ever see the 2-gate robo opening?
I do see it quite often, because I mean, if you get the robo up soon enough, you can use that Immortal to really fend off any stalkers, and then at that point, if he does go Sentry Zealot heavy, you can really use the Immortal and Stalker combination to just kind of kite them until they die.
Yeah, that actually doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Then he's adding that 3rd gate now. Yeah, because the Immortal is really what you need to defend against some early Stalker aggression, for sure, because it does so much. Does it do plus damage to armored or mechanical? Armored mechanical? Yeah, probably.
Armored, yes.
Yeah, and Stalkers
it does 50 a shot,
armored.
So that's quite a bit as
far
as Stalkers are concerned.
And then Hummus going for the standard 3-gate robo, so he's got his 3 gates down. One of them not a warp gate. I think that's a misclick. Oh, there he goes. It's turning into warp gate now, and the robot facility is just going down.
So we are seeing very similar builds. It's just that TwentyOne did drop his robo first, and then the 3rd gate, where Hummus dropped the 3 gates, and then the robo. So
yeah. Maybe after this game here, while they're setting up for the 2v2, I'll just quickly do a ×4 replay of my game against Kitsune, because there's a lot of guys that were wondering what happened. So we'll do that after this game. And because I just like to brag, because my meter house is pretty solid. No big deal. Yeah. So no aggression coming out right now.
Do you see? TwentyOne does have an observer in here. He's able to see a lot of everything going on.
We'll just take a look at his screen. Yeah, he's
and
able
he
to
actually, interesting enough, dropped a Stargate.
Yeah, I actually just saw that before I switched views. I'm not too familiar with PvP, so I don't know what kind of use that is. I mean, Void Ray support is, it could help. Oh no, it's a Phoenix. Interesting.
Phoenix. Now, I was about to say that you might go Phoenixes, and what this will do is it'll allow him to pick up the Immortals and shut them down.
Makes sense.
And he's getting a predominantly anti-ground army. He's getting no Stalkers at all, just Zealots and Immortals, just to counter all those Stalkers.
Yeah.
So,
and I mean, the Phoenixes can also be used once Hummus transitions to Colossus. He's going to, it's going to be able. The Phoenixes can hit the Colossi, so it's going to actually. Oh, and that Observer goes down from TwentyOne, so that was a good little snipe there from Hummus.
It was very perfectly timed, because Hummus just dropped his Expo and he didn't catch it in time. So
exactly. So what else do we have here today for us? Let's take a look at the matchup. We've got Scorched Haven. We've got Nicholas DeVita, Quan Cruchot of ETS, and Jason Weiss and Kevin Morris from UofR taking on the 2v2 on Scorched Haven. And then if it comes down to it, we'll be going to a 4th game, and that's Mark Lepere against David Lachance-Poitras. So lots of awesome games coming for you today. Should be lots of fun.
And just a quick French joke. I'm still under the impression the only French words you need to know is chocolat chaud and pamplemousse. So,
good stuff. Okay, so we've got Hummus was able to scout those 4 phoenixes going towards his base with that observer. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. I'm guessing they're going to go for some probe harassment, but I don't really agree that's a good use of that energy. I think that could be saved up and used when the actual battle occurs. What do you think?
That is true, yeah. But at the same time, if he gets enough kills off of these, like he is right now,
yeah. So that's about 5 probes down.
5 kills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we take a look at the income tab, that actually Hummus was actually ahead in the worker count originally before losing those probes, mainly because he's got his second base down. Yeah.
But one thing that 21 has to really watch out now for is because he's on low mana. Hummus can push out, and he can't pick up those immortals. He can't pick up those crucial units, and can really kill the army.
Exactly.
But I don't think he's very concerned about that, because if we look at the army tab, he's actually ahead by quite a bit, and even on food. So
yeah, let's take a look at that units tab. 1 immortal each, and whereas 21 has 5 phoenixes. Hummus made up for that with a few more zealots and getting that expansion down a little faster. I'm interested to see. I guess 21 was probably on the 2 gas earlier than Hummus was, so that would probably make up for the discrepancy of the gas. But now the first Colossi has come out, and extended thermal lances are being researched. So that's going to be a huge tool in defending against this 21's Protoss ball here. However, he's got those phoenixes, so they could. I'm sorry if you could hear my dogs screaming. It's pretty loud. So those phoenixes are going to play a crucial role. I think that if he micros them correctly, he could snipe that Colossi, and that's a pretty beefy army going up against whatever Hummus has. He's got is that 2? Oh no, just the same 1 immortal. Okay, so it's still not. It's still pretty even, but I mean they're both unit compositions are good on both sides.
Yeah, that is the thing. Is Phoenix can pick those up, but due to the nature of Phoenixes, it does take them quite a while to do so. So the big question is can the Colossus do enough damage before it goes down? Yeah,
or so Thermal Lance is about to be finished just right now. I think that's Hummus will wait to push out, but it looks like 21's going to go ahead and try to bash down those rocks behind Hummus's base. And which will, I mean, if Hummus doesn't realize, he's got an observer there. He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, he knows what's coming. But I'm interested to see that there's only 1 Colossus. So you would usually, I was expecting him to, just keep constant pump out. There's the second one.
There's the second one starting, and I think it's being not being Corona boosted. I mean, it could be because he's got a significant amount of energy on both those nexi. Oh, there we go. There's a Corona boost. So yeah. Oh, and the rocks go down, and nice force fields. Except I think he overdid it there.
Very nice force fields. One too many, too much. So
I mean, that probably won't come into effect in this game. I mean, he's got a good amount, and they're not high-level players, so they're not like the pros where every decision matters, but I think he'll be okay.
I do see Void Rays coming out now, which is actually very good for 21's point of view, because Void Rays are very effective against Colossus now with the new changes.
Oh, what was the new change? I haven't actually played in a while. What was the effect?
Void Rays now do extra damage against armored and additional extra damage against massive targets.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty legit.
Yeah, so if he gets enough, he'll be able to snipe those down very fast. But again, it brings down to the question: can you kill the Colossus before they kill you? So
yeah, exactly. So it looks like 21 is getting ready to take that middle expansion there. Hummus still sitting comfortably on 2 bases, not saturated his expansion yet. He's oversaturated just a bit his main, but it's running out of minerals quite fast. Let's see what else we got here. 3 Void Rays and a shed load of Phoenixes out for 21. So at this point, I want to say 21's got the better army if microed correctly. If these armies 1A into each other, I think that Hummus would take it because of the Colossi, but good micro from 21 could effectively just stomp whatever Hummus has right now, just because of the getting rid of those colossi, and then those immortals are free to chomp away on all those stalkers.
That is correct. And it looks like Hummus is kind of pushing out here. Looks like his air is kind of going on a flank attack while the ground army will go on in front. And that's kind of, this is a very bad spot for Hummus to fight, because this ridge here, it really prevents ground motion, and the air can just kind of go back and forth between the ridge.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know,
as a Zerg player, this is like the worst possible map you can ever get, because the close rush distances and like the lack, it's so difficult to secure a third. Yeah, this map needs to be taken out of the map pool, in my opinion, but or like heavily rebalanced. I don't know.
Yeah, I do agree. It needs a bit more reworking. Maybe throw a ramp or two, and kind of where the towers are. But
yeah,
or you know, kind of make it so, or even bring down the bases on the far side to kind of down.
Yeah.
In corners.
So looking at the forges here, we've got two forges from TwentyOne. He's researching +1 ground armor and +1 weapons, whereas Hummus is just getting that +1 weapons at this point. I'm not too sure how big an effect it will be, because we got a little bit of engagement going on here. That's a nice little air force and a good sized ground force, but he's got 5 colossi. That's
yeah, he hasn't really been keeping up with the void ray production as far as the colossus are concerned. So if I was in Hummus' position right now, I'd be really poking around and really start trying to push in, because you know, I always look at upgrades as a huge factor when to go or not, and he's up on a armor or a weapon upgrade right now, so his ground army is just that much better. And here we go.
Yeah, we got a good little fight. Nice force fields there. So the Air Force is coming in to take out the target firing the Colossi. Oh, message logged in my face. What is going? Looks like Hummus is winning this battle. Those Colossi have got a good spread on those ground units. However, those Phoenixes are taking pot shots at the Colossi. 2 Colossi down. The third is dropping, but no. And looks like Hummus has successfully won that. Actually, very convincingly. So looks like that might be the end of the game here, unless TwentyOne can pull something amazing out. The third expansion going down, and that's GG. That is game. Wow.
Yeah, a key thing there is just the stalker count was just too high when you flew that air in. It you know, majority of those stalkers weren't doing anything beforehand, so you know, there's fresh targets to kill.
Exactly. All right.